Alright guys, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is Ali Plays. We're going to be doing the in-depth guide / review on Maulie Tankard that you guys have been waiting for. So I have been playing around with the character, so I realized what she is good at, what she is designed for. As always, we're going to be going over the skills, artifacts, and masteries. I will showcase her in some dungeons, because she is a very good dungeon champion. She's a very good support unit. So yeah, let's get started. So Maulie Tankard is a spirit affinity champion. She's a support unit, but I feel like she's kind of a tank, so I don't know why they labeled her as a support unit, and she's from the Dwarves faction. So let's go over the skills. So her first skill is called Roast. She attacks one enemy and damage increases by 50% if the target is under an HP burn debuff. And her damage is based on defense. So she doesn't really scale very well with defense, but she can actually deal a lot of damage with that ability. I think when I built her with the offense masteries, and the clan boss was under HP burn, weaken, defense down, all those things, and she had defense up, she did like 95,000 damage. That's my biggest hit, and that's without the War Master proc. But I realized that's not the best way to go with her, so that's why I switched things up. So as you increase it, your damage goes up. I would not recommend increasing the level of this ability, even though you don't really have a choice. Yeah, that ability's not worth it. I used all of my legendary skill books that I was saving for Arbiter on her, and yeah, that was a bad decision. But Bar Brawl and Shears are worth upgrading, as well as her passive ability. But Roast is not, because you don't really need her to do a lot of damage. But you do have the option. As I said, she can do 95,000 damage, so you can build her two different ways. But I think that she shines more as a tank / support unit. Bar Brawl places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn, and then she has a 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff on the target for 2 turns. So I realized what this means is she can actually place provoke either on all the enemies or on the person that you choose, but sometimes she places them on every single enemy, which is pretty cool. And then sometimes I see her doing like a 2-turn provoke, which is a very powerful provoke. And also she can place a 30% reflect damage buff on herself for 2 turns, which is actually very good for Fire Knight's castle. I thought it wasn't going to be good for Fire Knight. I thought she wasn't going to be good for Fire Knight because she only has a basic attack that only hits once. But this, when the Fire Knight hits her, he automatically has 9 durability left on his shield. So that will help out your team. Bar Brawl is crazy in Arena. This ability right here is mixed with her substats, because she's a very, very fast champion. She goes first. She's going to provoke everybody. She has a very powerful provoke. And it lands very, very often. So it's very good. I will show you guys that in Arena. And Cheers revives an ally with 50% HP and fills a turn meter by 50%. And she can place a block damage buff on the ally for 1 turn. And yeah, I would recommend, obviously, leveling up this skill if you can. It is very, very good. So Bar Brawl, Cheers, and Rowdy Crowd are my favorite abilities. Roast, you have to actually build a team around her for her to do that much damage. 95,000 damage. I was building her with, using her with a Lenoril. So let's look at Rowdy Crowd. She fills a turn meter of all allies by 15% when she takes a hit. And she fills a turn meter of all allies by 25% when she is hit by a boss. And it's a 1-turn cooldown where if you max it out, that's what I did. So what happened to me is that when I was using my books, it went all into here first. I was doing one at a time. It finished off Roast first. And then it went for Cheers, did the first 2, did the rest of the cooldown decrease, and then it did Bar Brawl, and the last obviously is Rowdy Crowd. So yeah, those are the skills. She has a very, very good kit. It looks very, very good on paper. I'll let you guys decide if you think it's worth it after my guide / review on her. So I'm using a broken sets on her. So the substats you're looking for her with her is speed. She's naturally a fast champion. She has 107 base speed. So what you want to do is build up on her strengths. So you need a lot of speed, you need a lot of accuracy. Get some resistance as well, get HP percentage. So I got 13 speed here. I did use glyphs on her, so I got +1 more speed here, +2 more accuracy, +2 resistance. So she also has a naturally high resistance. It's 80 because she's a dwarf. All the dwarves have naturally high resistance base stats. 14 speed here. We got some defense. 9% HP percentage, but brought it up by 2 with the glyphs. 10 speed, 11 resistance. So for the gauntlets, I went with a defense percentage primary to keep her alive longer because she's the tank. She's got HP percentage here, speed, crit rate. I know some people probably think that Frost set is good on her. I think it is if you're only going to go for arena build. But if you want to use it for dungeons, I wouldn't use her for a Frost set because the Frost is not going to work on the dungeon boss. It's going to work on the mobs, but I don't think it's worth it. Just better off just doing crazy substats.
What they at though? What they at though? What they at though?
So you got defense percentage primary here for the chest. If you want, you can go HP percentage to make her more durable because she'll have a higher health pool. We got 9 speed, we got 40% HP percentage. And for the boots, I went with speed, so we got 40 speed right here. Accuracy, defense percentage, crit rate percentage. Crit rate percentage doesn't matter. So let's take a look at the accessories. We have a ring. Just look at the substats for the rings. The primaries are not really that important. So we got HP percentage here and defense. We got the defense amulet that has some HP, some accuracy, because I wanted to get her accuracy as high as possible. In the banner, you're going to want to go for accuracy banner. 11 speed right here, HP percentage. And if you don't have an accuracy banner, you can go for defense or HP, whatever has the speed substats on it. If you don't have anything with speed substats, look for HP percentage or defense percentage. So yeah, the only actual sets, the only complete sets I have are defense sets. So 2 defense sets. And I just threw whatever to try to get the best substats, best primary stats, things like that. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. If you want, you can go for an arena build. You just use Frost set on her. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's better off using a champion that is good everywhere because she excels in dungeons as well. Let's look at total stats. 36,000 health points. 4,168 defense. 214 speed. Let's look at the resistance. 118 resistance. 202 debuff accuracy. So yeah, having an accuracy banner is really good because you don't have to run accuracy primary in your chest, and you don't have to run any accuracy artifact pieces as long as you get them from substats and you get it from the banner. So I got lucky with that. I think it was in the beginning when Dwarves first came out, and then I ran Spider, and then I pulled one of these, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do with this? I don't have any dwarves. And yeah, so I got Maulie Tankard, a fuser. Alright, so we're going to review Maulie and then look over her masteries. So for arena offense, I gotta give her a 5. Same with defense. You'll see how good she is in arena offense and defense after this. Campaign locations, she can actually help you if you're new to the game. She's not gonna be farming campaign by herself. She's not a farmer, but she can actually help you clear it. So I'll give her very good for campaign farming. She can help you clear it by provoking the enemy, also reviving your allies if they die, and she can boost your turn meter. Clan boss, I think I did 4.6 mil with her. I'll give her a very good, but she's not like top tier for clan boss. A lot of people think that she's very good for clan boss. I did 4.4 mil on Brutal. Nightmare, I think I did like 2 mil, so you'll have to build a team around her. Like using Painkeeper to reduce the cooldown of her passive, things like that. Or even Golden Reaper, which I don't think is worth it. I think she's good in Spiders then. I don't think she's top tier. I thought she was going to be top tier. That's the reason why I went for her. Because I thought she's going to be very good for Spiders then. She did help me beat Spider 17, but there are better options than her. The good thing about her is that she is capable of provoking all of the Spiderlings, but then she's going to die right away. So I don't know if there's a point in doing that. Minotaur's level, give her a 5. Magic Keep, give her a 5. Ice Golem's Peak, I'll give her a 5. Dragon's Lair is a 5. Fire Knight's Castle, 5. Not 5, I'm gonna give her a 4 just because she doesn't have multiple hits. I mean, the reflect damage is very good, and she's very good against the mobs. That's why she's very good in dungeons. Even the keep that she is her weakness, the affinity weakness, she is good in. Because I don't know, she manages to land those provokes very well. And also she's a support, so it doesn't matter if she does less damage or not. Recommended artifacts are usually for arena that Plarium have created. They want you to make her very fast. But her accuracy is, there's no point in her being this fast without having any accuracy. So I wouldn't follow this build. If you want to, you can just switch for the HP for accuracy. even though she's probably going to die right away. So yeah, I won't follow that build. We're going to submit these ratings, and let's take a look at the masteries. So my original video, I had her going down the offense and defense tree, and I've switched that out, and I went for the offense. I went for the defense and support. She doesn't need to be doing a lot of damage. She's a support champion. She's capable of doing it. If that's what your goal is, then you can go for the offense tree. But my goals are for dungeons and for arena, so I primarily use her on. And she's very good at both of those. She excels in that. There are way better damage dealing champions than her, so I would not recommend going for that, but if you want to, you can go ahead. It's just my advice. So I went through the defense and support, as I said. So you went with the defense plus 75. You can go for resistance if you want. Both of them are very good for her. Rejuvenation increases the amount of healing and value of shield buff the champion receives by 5%. And this one, Blastproof, decreases damage received from AoE attacks by 5%. That's very good for arena. You know, it's our AoE meta in arena. Shadow Heal heals the champion by 6% of their max HP each time an enemy is healed. Occurs once per turn. So I have this for arena as well as if you want to use it for spiders. Then when the spider heals, the Spider Queen heals, she can recover some health. Delayed Death, which basically reduces the amount of damage you receive every time she gets hit. Selfless Defender, she decreases the damage an ally receives from the first enemy hit in each round by 20%, and she'll receive that damage instead. Some people will probably go down to Bulwark and get this ability right here. You can if you want, and decrease the damage all allies receive by 5%. This champion will receive that damage instead. But I have decided to go for Eagle Eye as my tier 6 mastery, so I can get that plus 50 accuracy. So that's why I'm able to hit 202 accuracy without building any accuracy on with my artifacts. So obviously we went through these accuracy nodes right here. So we have Sworn Smart, increase accuracy by 4 for each enemy alive, stacks up to 16. That is very good for arena, very good for spider, very good for, basically very good for anywhere that has a whole bunch of enemies. Arcane Celerity, she has Celerity. She has a 30% chance of increasing the turn by 10% when a debuff cast by her is removed or expires. So she has Mass Provoke, so that's why this is very good. Lore of Steel increases the set bonus of basic artifact sets. The only basic artifacts that we're using right now, because we have broken sets, is the defense, so that's the only thing we're benefiting from. Evil Eye decreases the target's turn meter when the champion hits them with the default skill for the first time, and decreases the turn meter by 20% with single target skills and by 5% with AoE skills. Occurs once per target. So this is good for arena because she doesn't start off the match by attacking the enemy. She starts off the match by provoking, and over time she's going to be decreasing the turn meter when you want to use your basic attack. Spirit Haze increases speed by 8 for each dead ally, stacks up to 24. So the reason why I chose this is because if you're going through dungeons, one of your squishy heroes dies, let's say Cold Heart, her speed is going to go up by 8, and then she can bring her back to life. So that is very good. Sniper increases the chances of placing any debuff from skills or artifacts by 5%. So this does not work for Provoke. The reason why I got this is to get Eagle Eye, the accuracy plus 50. So yeah, this one doesn't really help her, but this Eagle Eye really does. But if you don't want to get Eagle Eye, you can get Bulwark. So you can get Bulwark, and then you don't have to get this. You can get, she has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any buff cast by her by 1 turn. So that is good for her reflect damage. Yeah, so these are the masteries. So we're going to start off in arena first. Okay, let's go with these guys. So I'm running this team. So she made it possible for me to not run my Gorgoreb. I know I have Lord Shazar's lead by increased ally speed in the arena by 32%. But she allowed me to have 2 nukers. So because she's capable of boosting turn meter with her passive ability, as well as provoking. So she fills the role as a support as well as a tank. So that is why she's very good. So I can bring 2 nukers with me. Before I didn't bring 2 nukers. I always had 1 nuker. Okay, we got into the fight. So she usually goes first. She's actually that fast. And then watches provoke. So everybody's provoked. This is 2 turns right here on Martyr. 2 turns on Rosin. 2 turns on, I forgot this guy's name. And 1 turn on Jarek. So this guy can boost himself up and apply the bombs. So the reason why provoke is very good, it forces the enemy to use their basic attacks. So they're not going to be using any of their abilities. Like Martyr's not going to be doing her counterattack or her AoE provoke. Rosin can't use his turn meter reduction. Jarek can't use his ally protection ability. It is very good. So So it's just this ability alone is capable of winning you matches. Like if your other heroes are not, like she can't win a match by herself, but her, you know, the way that she supports her allies is very good. Yeah, so you guys see that was pretty easy. Let's go against the Valkyrie team with Skull Crown. Okay. So yeah, she went first again. Everybody's provoked. And the 2-turn provoke is very powerful. And she needs to have high resistance as well for arena, so that she doesn't get provoked by like, okay, that's a fight right there. Let's do one more. It's pretty quick. Let me show you my battle log first. Yeah, these guys are targeting me, man. So only these crazy teams are beating me, looks like. Okay, so this guy tried to fight me. I won. I won against this team. So only like the crazy teams are beating me. What's my defense right now? So this is my defense. I'm running with Maneater. I should probably switch out Maneater. Maybe it'll be harder. Throw in a Lenoril. Let's do that. Okay, we'll do one more. Try to find a harder team. Okay, this guy is really annoying. I don't like fighting this guy, but I'm doing this for you guys. To show you how good she can be. Alright, she's probably going to go first. So this guy is really annoying because he's able to put block damage on all of his allies. So yeah, we provoked him, so he's not going to be able to do that anymore. So the only thing that we need to do now is to kill everybody quick. Okay, one more. Okay, there we go. That's another W. Let's do this team. This team is probably fast. Apothecaries are usually really quick. Well, she's faster than them. Provoked everybody again. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one for Arena, because I don't want this video to go on too long for you guys. I want to show you guys her in dungeons a bit. I'm not gonna show in Clan Boss. If you guys want to see it, I think I did a video in Clan Boss with her. You guys can go check that out. Okay, that's it. So matches have been really easy for me since I brought her into my team. Before we showcase her in dungeons, I want to go over potentially when Dwarf Faction Wars opens up, who she would be good with. So her ability that she does more damage if she has an HP burn on an enemy by 50%. So she would be very good with Bulwark because he's capable of placing an HP burn debuff on the enemy. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go to dungeons. So Minotaur's Labyrinth, she's good. Spider's Den, I was able to beat Spider 17, but I think it took me like 11 minutes to complete and I couldn't do an auto with her. So we're not going to do this again. I mean, I can probably do it, but my cold hearts are not up to par compared to other cold hearts that are able to do like 2 million damage on their A3. Mine does like 300k. So that's one of the issues right there. Dragon's Lair is too easy. We're not going to showcase that. So we're just going to do Ice Golem and Fire and Ice Castle. So I can't do Ice Golems 20. We'll do Stage 17. So this is the team I was using. We're going to throw it in here. Throw it on auto. Okay, AoE provoke. Honestly, we probably don't even need Maneater, even though he does kind of help. So do I think that Maulie is worth going after? If you're looking for arena and dungeons, I would highly recommend going after her. If you are looking for Clan Boss, I know a lot of people ask, like, wondering if she's getting Clan Boss. She is not a top tier legendary for Clan Boss. That's all I gotta say. I know she has a turn meter booster, but Apothecary would be better for your team. So yeah, again, if you're looking for Clan Boss, don't go for her. If you're looking for arena and dungeons, and go for her. So like, looking for arena and dungeons and future for Faction Wars, I would go for her. 10,409 damage. Honestly, if they made her a defense-based champion, she would be much better. But I think her speed would be lower. I think that's how they do it. Okay, let's go on to the ice golem. Be fun if we lose. So she is worth going after, but not at the pace that I did it in, because I got her in the second day, I think. And it was, I think it was like the tournament was like 2 weeks. So you guys can take your time if you want to get her. I don't know how much time is left on the event. I think it was 2 weeks before, but I'm not sure. I think we're at a week or less. We'll check after. Like, she has a top tier provoke. That's what makes her really good. Okay, look at the crowdy crowd, right? Everybody got 25% turn meter boost. And one of the reasons why she's not good at clan boss is because you need an HP burn champion. I mean, a lot of people run HP burn champions, but you need it to in order for her to deal that much damage. And also, she likes on auto. She likes using her provoke on the boss, but that doesn't do anything on the clan boss. So I showcased the mob for you guys, the first 2 waves in Ice Golem's Peak. So when we get to Fire Knight's Castle, I'm just gonna fast forward the video all the way. Not fast forward. I'm gonna cut the first 2 waves out, and I'll show you guys the fight against the knight. This takes a while. I mean, I don't have a lot of DPS on my team. I think it's only a Leneral that actually does a lot of damage. So this is like slow and steady, but it's like guaranteed win. Yeah, we can probably do higher stages, but we're not going to do it for this video. What do we got? This is terrible. Okay, let's throw it on Fire Knight's Castle. Took me 14 minutes to beat stage 19. Yeah, we're not doing 20 on this. We'll do the Void. So the first 2 stages are going to be really slow, but I will be able to take my Cold Hearts, Apothecary, and Martyr. Well, these 2 champions that are not very durable, all the way to the Fire Knight without any issues, because I have her on my team. And Martyr will be supporting her by being the main tank, or they can like rotate provokes. Alright, so it took us 1:50 to reach the Fire Knight. So I took it off of auto because I don't want the Cold Hearts to be doing the Heart Seeker when the shield is up, so it can be finished faster. It's like a waste of turns. And then I've got to wait for the cooldown again. Okay, we did that. Now we gotta try to get a heal reduction on him. Okay, let's get that counter attack up. Okay, now we can use Heart Seeker. Decrease attack. We'll throw the taunt up. Yeah, my colors don't do that much damage. Okay, so when the Fire Knight AoEs, everybody's going to get a 25% turn meter boost. I have counterattack on, so that is very good. Okay, watch this. Look at this turn meter. Right. It went from like over here to up here. That's crazy. Okay, I don't need the reflect damage on her right now. Where's the attack? 19,000 damage. Couldn't get the poison on. Okay, we'll do that now. So as I said before, the reason why reflect damage is good, once he gets a turn, he's going to automatically take a hit, so that's 9 durability on the shield instead of 10. Okay, see, that's 9 right there. Yeah, that should be it. So it took me 4 minutes 46 seconds on auto. But yeah, she is, as you can see, she's good in dungeons because of her ability to increase your allies' turn meter by 25%. But she will need a healer if you want her to tank. Unless you build her with lifesteal and you have counterattacker, but I don't think that is worth doing. So yeah, do I think Maulie Tankard is good? If you wanted to climb, if you want an arena and dungeons champion, then yeah, go for her. She is capable of doing at least something in clan boss if you want to use her. If you're on brutal, I did 4.4 or 4.6 mil with her on brutal. With her alone, I mean, not like not like the total score. So yeah, that's what happened. Nightmare, she's not as good. I like that she does have a way of reviving your allies. So if somebody can find like a loop with her, where she can revive somebody and then that person reduces her cooldowns or something like that, or plays the unkillable on your whole team. Yeah, there might be some infinite loop combination with her. I don't know. If I knew, I would let you guys know. So yeah, for Maulie Tankard, I would actually give her a 9 out of 10. She is a very, very good champion. She surprised me, honestly, in Arena, and the amount of damage that she can do if you build her that way. And yeah, she is a very, very good champion as a support champion. And her event was not as bad as Foley, because they're giving us a lot of brews. And they're like, all the events, the rewards are relatable to each other. They all have meaning instead of just random rewards, and everything is laid out in front of us. So if you guys want to go for her, then go for her. I would recommend doing it, but not at the pace that I did it. And regarding skill books, if you get her, you would actually have to use skill books on this ability: Bar Brawl, Cheers, and Rowdy Crowd. Especially Rowdy Crowd. You want that on 1 turn cooldown instead of 2, because it's a very good ability. So yeah, Maulie Tankard, good champion. I would recommend going for her. And if you guys found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, make sure you guys drop a like. So we have reached, I think we're at like 3,075 subscribers. And in my community post, I said that I requested that Plarium sponsor another giveaway for you guys, so you guys can get some gems. So you guys continue smashing the like button and sharing with your clanmates, and eventually when we hit 5,000 subs, I will start doing my own giveaway. And if you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, or we want to be entered in future giveaways, make sure you guys subscribe. And while you're at it, make sure you guys hit the bell icon to let YouTube know you want to stay up to date on all my latest content. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.